Hi, Teacher Mindy here. Today I wanted to talk to you about cheat sheets. Every night I look at my schedule in my app and I see what my classes are that I have coming up the next day. Like if you can see this, it says I have a 6 o'clock class, so I know what time I have to get up. So I take a little piece of white paper and I make what I call a cheat sheet. So I know my day's going to start at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I know what time I have to get up in the morning. Then I write down the name of the child that I am teaching. My first class Thursday, the little girl's name is Abby. So, and I have taught Abby before. So I look in the app where it says Abby, and I press on Abby's little thing to get information about her. And it says that I have taught her 8 classes. Sometimes I don't remember the child because I teach a lot. So, a lot of times I'll go in and I'll look at what the teachers have written. The teachers write sometimes a little bit about the child. So, sometimes I'll make a notation and it'll be in there and it'll help me to remember the child. But, of course, I remember Abby because I've taught her 8 classes already. So, this little yes on my cheat sheet means yes, that I have taught her before. Also, another reason for me to write down the child's name in the time is I like to post the kids' names behind me just to make it a little personal. So I keep my tape right here, and I've already written down the children's names. I look at my cheat sheet, and I'll do this sometimes the night before. Sometimes I'll go ahead and make the kids' names out and put them in order because I usually teach like 5 classes or 6 classes in a row. So a lot of times there's not time between classes. If it's a child that I've taught before, I'll already have a card for them. If not, I have to make some out. These are just plain old index cards. And I usually tape it up somewhere on my board underneath my little bug or something, but I think it gives it a little bit of a personal touch when you do that. So, another reason I have to make a cheat sheet out is because, for instance, Abby, I know she's a girl, okay? She's my first class, so I have a lot of rewards that I have made and I've purchased, and I have to think. Sometimes I'll make a note what reward I used last time for Abby. I don't like for it to get boring for the kids, so I try to give a little bit of a variety. So I have several things for girls, and I'll put this on the top of my pile of rewards. These are some sparkly flowers that the girls really like, so I might put that on the top to have it ready the next day. Okay, so I know what reward to use. Okay, the next child on this list has a name I can't say, and I've never taught him before. So that's where it really comes in handy to go in and look at your schedule and see what the teachers have written, because sometimes that child doesn't go by that name, or sometimes there's a certain pronunciation and you won't have to look it up if a teacher's already made a note about how to pronounce the name. So this child goes by the name of Steve. So that's nice to know that I did not write down that long name and try to learn how to pronounce it before my class, which I like to do. I don't like to pronounce their names wrong. I just I'm funny about that. So then for the next class, even if I have like 1 minute, I'll tape up Steve, and I'm ready for him. So let's see if there was anything else I wanted to talk to you about in this video. Oh, also this cheat sheet really comes in handy for writing feedback. I'll write down the course. So I have the number of the course, and a lot of the feedback I've written myself. Sometimes I use Feedback Panda, so I can go in, and I usually try to get my feedback written the night before, because sometimes, if I'm going till 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning, sometimes I have somewhere I need to be, so I've got to get my feedback written really fast. So that's all I wanted to say. Good luck to you. Get in touch with me. Email me if you need any help. I'll be happy to sponsor you and help you get hired. Bye.